Hello, everyone. Incredible Mr. E here with another episode from the CloverCraft server. This is episode 2, and in today's episode, we are going to be building my starter base. As you can see behind me, I've already laid out the little foundation for where it's going to be going. And this right here is in the middle of it. This is where I've just been placing dirt and converting it into mud because part of my build is going to be using a lot of mud bricks. Um, in between episodes, I got pretty much got this wheat field done, that sugarcane, and I got some cows over there. And I also did a little bit of enchanting. I only got Fortune 3 out of it. But as well as building my starter base, I'm going to be getting geared up. Because look, I'm still in iron. And a lot of people, episode 1, they had diamond gear. So I'm going to be working on gearing up, gathering materials for the starter base, building the starter base. And yeah, pretty much that's going to be it. I've already got me a good head start. These are the main materials of the starting base. I got deep slate bricks, tough bricks, spruce and dark oak logs, and then mud bricks. I'm going to work on filling these double chests up with all those materials, and then I can get starting. Then I can get start to work on actually building the base. So, material grinding montage. Is it time for that? I think so. Let's go. Every time I have to go to and from those Fletchers, I have to look at this beautiful start to Advent's vase. Not even episode 1, and these guys have a beacon already. I gotta step up my game. Alright, now that I've got the actual good pickaxe, I can go mining for all the deep slate and the tough, and hopefully some diamonds, and actually get geared up. Okay, let the montage continue. All right. I think that's going to be all the material gathering for today because I know that these aren't filled, but these are, well, mostly. And I just want to go ahead and get the first few blocks placed down on my starter base because most of the other people on the server, they already got something going and I don't. So here's to me trying to catch up. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Let's build this thing. Figured I would start by removing my temporary manual mud farm. Wish I could have made it automatic, but I didn't know that dripstone does not make mud. You gotta learn the hard way sometimes. Also, I've got a strong feeling, depending on how big this thing ends up being, because I've already designed it in a separate creative world, but I may have to clear out some more landscape to the right and to the back of it. But we'll see when we get there. Oh, yeah. Also, before I forget, this is the amount of diamonds that I managed to get while mining all that deep slate and tough. And like I said, I was going to do in the beginning of the episode, it's about time I make myself a full set of diamond gear. Because I've been on iron for way too long. Don't I look stylish? Alright, so we are allowed to use Lightmatica on this server. However, I have absolutely no idea how to use it. So, on my other monitor, I've got a couple of screenshots of the build. And so I'm just going to meticulously look at them one at a time. I've got like a front, a side, and some aerial shots. And so, yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Let's build this thing. I know I've said that a few times, but I'm for real this time. Let's go. What's up, chicken? First few blocks are going in, and just looking at the pictures, I definitely know I've got to clear more out back there, but I will do that whenever I have to, all right? Not now, but whenever I have to, which, if I build the entire frame, probably will be pretty soon, but not now. I'm just now realizing that I'm probably going to have to move my row of chests here because I've got some more stuff protruding out the front that's going to come pretty soon. And so I wouldn't want that to get in the way of my storage, so let me just do that real quick. I really need to get better at planning things. Okay, that didn't take too terribly long. Back to base building. The build is coming along pretty well, but I just realized I forgot a few ingredients, like I need pure deep slate. Actually, I need cobbled deep slate, not pure deep slate. But anyway, I need cobbled deep slate to make a few deep slate walls. I also need some light gray dye because the windows are light gray, and I also need to make a few lanterns. But other than that, I think I should be good. So let me just go get some more deep slate, and then I'll do some more base progress. Because that's the order of operations here. I was then visited by Snick, who needed a bunch of dirt.
Hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Pretty good.
Whoa, you started.
Yeah, it's about time.
Okay, I like this so far though.
Thanks.
I
I'm
really like the shape.
I'm learning the hard way. Next build I do, I will learn how to use Lightmatica. I'm going in between screenshots right now.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's taking a while.
No! That's so bad.
I'm getting through it.
Oh, I feel so bad. I used to, but Lightmatica is like a lifesaver.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Hey, a chest of my stuff that, has garbage in it. That's like day 2 stuff or something.
I didn't know if it was sentimental.
Oh goodness. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
yeah, the dirt.
My shovel's on like the verge of breaking, and I don't. Since all my villagers died somehow, someone left cakes for me. No one has fessed up yet. I can't get enchantments anymore.
The dirt's in this chest.
Perfect. Thank you. You're a lifesaver.
All right, this is pretty much what the front of the building is, and it's going to be a tavern of some sorts. But I guess now I gotta work on finishing the rest of the outer shell of it, so no more time to waste. Let's get going. Yeah, just as I suspected. I gotta dig at least 2 more blocks that way, and I might as well dig out an extra 5 more blocks just to give some space out the back. And I may as well, while I'm at it, if I'm going to be digging, from here to these trees flat as well. I guess this is a good way of getting back some of the dirt that I lent to Snick earlier, so win-win. I've made a pretty good border here, enough space for the tavern, make it so it's not tucked up against the wall. That didn't take too terribly long. Okay, back to the base. Alright, one side is done. Now I just gotta copy it on the other side. And that side has been nicely copied over, which just leaves the back and the roof, and the exterior will be done. And with these final few glass panes, the exterior of the tavern is now fully complete. And may I say, it is looking good. I guess I'll move on to the interior now. Gonna put in a spruce plank flooring. There's gonna be a lot of building montage in this video, isn't there? Alright, the floor is done. I added the lighting across the walls here, and I even got this pretty cool painting. I think this fits the tavern really well. Well, I just had a look at the creative world that I built this thing in initially, and I put the lights in the wrong spot. They're not even supposed to be on fence posts. I also had to lower the painting 1 block, and it took a while to get the correct one again because paintings are random. And now all the lights are in the correct spot. There's going to be a pillar going in the middle here. It was going to be exactly right here. A wooden pillar here and some beams going across, and I think there's going to be some lanterns on the beam to help light up the middle part. But for right now, all the wall lights are exactly where they're supposed to be with the right support. The wood pillars are done, and now I'm just going to add the bar that's going to go right here. I then had a brief visit with Ivorus.
Ooh.
You like it?
Anyway, I can show you something really cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, everybody's partying at your tavern and stuff like this in the corner, and they're like, hey, singing and dancing, you know, like,
Yeah,
ooh, cool thing. I'm just gonna be like this around the room. You know, like, just flying around.
Having a good time.
And then, well, everyone's down there singing. I'm just gonna be anonymous up here. And
Well,
then, bang. I'm joking, I wouldn't do that.
you won't be seen from up there because that's just going to be the second floor where I live. Gotcha. I hope I don't get hit by that.
Does it hurt? Oh, I'm out of hunger. It won't even hurt. Help anyone. Right. Do we feel like testing if it hurts or not? I missed.
Oh, doesn't hurt at all.
Wait.
I'm invincible.
Huh?
That was half a heart.
How does this work? Yeah, I don't even know how it works.
It's all for show, really. Alright, there is the bar pretty much done. I've also I moved the jukebox from out there to in here. and I'm gonna have some music discs inside these shelves. I was luckily donated this one by Locky11, and then I'll work on filling the rest of the shelves out with eight of the other music discs that I personally like. And then a stage is gonna go right here, and then up there where I've put the ceiling in on the second floor, this is where my living quarters will be. I'm gonna be living right above the noisy tavern down below. I'm gonna have some real noisy downstairs neighbors, but it's the place that I built, so I can't really complain too much. Part of the outer edge of the stage is made out of pale oak stairs, and luckily, the pale oak biome that I'm in is not too far from the starting house. I just hope that I don't accidentally spawn a creaking. That wouldn't be ideal. Now I'm just going to right on over to Mr. Haimuno's base, because as I have been previously informed, he may or may not have some mangrove that I can borrow. And I'm sure he wouldn't mind if he's got plenty of it. But all because, I mean, we're all good friends, right? I'm sure he wouldn't mind, right? I'm not really seeing a mangrove tree farm around, so I could have been misled, but I'm not going to give up that easily. I was misled. I'm sure he will eventually have a mangrove tree farm, but not right now. I guess I gotta go find it and collect it the old-fashioned way, which I should only need like 16 blocks of it. If I can just find me a biome. However, I do have some neighbors that looks like they have a bunch of tree farms. I might be lucky here. Yeah, no, they didn't have it either. I gotta go find it. To be fair, it is a rather annoying tree to farm, so I can understand why nobody's got it yet. Well, since I don't have mangrove at the moment, I guess I'll make the bar stools and then the tables, and then as far as the first floor goes, that'll be the complete of the interior. Still gotta do the second floor, but yeah, first floor interior will be done. Might as well move my bed to the second floor so I can go ahead and get used to going up there whenever it turns night. Hello?
So Harvest Prime is here. We do 1 day delivery, of course. But we actually do same day delivery because we're so fast.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Sweet, thanks.
And I just told Rue, I gave Rue the 5 diamonds because I was like, I don't really need payment for it, you know? Like, I want to get a good customer base, you know? Like, I want to now Rue will feel better about you, like, paying for it. And everyone's like, yeah. And then you all get better relations. I'm getting some customer loyalty.
Welcome to life, bartender. Your endless cycle of never-ending work starts now. I just bone-mailed the shortest mangrove tree I've ever seen. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but I need 16 stripped logs, and that one only gave me 3. If I keep getting 3, then I'm going to be here not a while, but it's still going to be tedious if all of them are going to be that short. Never mind. Still tedious, though, because why did they gotta grow so tall? Just need to make a checkerboard pattern. Like so. I think I'm doing this correct. Strip all of that away. Microphone stand. And I just need one more piece of coal. I'm gonna make a miniature coal block for the top of the microphone, and then the tavern will be open for the public. And this is the last piece to the bottom floor of the tavern. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the weary traveler is officially open for business. I like this song. It fits the tavern so well. And this will conclude episode 2 of the CloverCraft SMP. I really do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you did truly enjoy, then you, my friend, are incredible. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.